Hi guys, so remember this is a short version of this build guide video. If you want the long one, the link is in the description down below. So what that means is I won't really be explaining much or if at all like my long version. It's just the basic mechanics of it and then the items and all that stuff, and the rest you just have to figure it out. Anyway, so this build is actually really great and really fun. So the basic mechanics is that you have your locust swarm up and then you soul harvest, and because of the ring of emptiness which got buff on the PTR, which is pretty much live now, instead of doing 100% weapon damage, you do 300% weapon damage instead when locust swarm and harvest are up at the same time and in the same mob. So that's how that works. And then with your Helltooth harness, you do your wall of dead, which gives you increase in damage and of everything else, and then you do your piranhas, piranado, and then wall of dead again, and then everything just pretty much dies right there and then. So that's how that works. So for our stats priority, first is going to be critical chance and critical damage, then area plus damage, then cold plus damage, and then the rest are going to be into, let's say, wall of the dead or piranha, your survivability stats like all resist, and maybe some cooldown reduction, but not that much. Okay, so for the gears, we're going to be using the 6-piece set of the Helltooth harness. So we need all of them right there to get the 6-piece set bonus. And then we need the Endless Walk 2-piece set bonus right here to increase in our damage. Then we have the Sacred Harvester right there. And then we have Henry's Prequisition right here. Oh, this is the cutest little thing ever. And then we have Lakumba's Ornament for our bracers. For our belt, we have the Witching Hour. For our ring, we have the Short Man's Finger. For our gems, we want to use the green gems for our weapon, normal topaz gems for our every other sockets. Now if you feel like that you need more survivability, go with the the diamond gems instead. That's up to you. And then for our helm, we will have the increase in life gem right there, the purple gem. For legendary gems, we have Bane of the Stricken and Bane of the Trap to increase damage and kill the Rift Guardian much faster. And then we have Enforcer to increase our well, actually it just pretty much allows our pet not to die. So for Kanai Cube, we have the Warm Ward here just to that we can cast Locust Swarm automatically, which synergizes with the Soul Harvester, which increases the damage of all of our every single of our damage by 300% because of this ring, the Ring of Emptiness. It's supposed to read 300%, so I'm gonna do an overlay. There you go. So because of our Locust Swarm and Haunt, that is the enemies are affected by it together, the increase in damage is 300%. And then lastly is the Mask of Jerem. Pets deal 100% increase in damage. Okay, so for our Paragon levels, we want to have movement speed up to 25%, and then everything else into intelligence. If you need vitality, go for vitality, some but not all. For offensiveness, we want to have critical chance, critical damage, cooldown reduction, and then attack speed. Defense is resist all, armor, life regen, life. Utility is area damage, life on hit, and then the rest doesn't matter. Okay, so for our skills, we have the Gargantuan with Homungoid, and then Silver Harvester with Languish, Spirit Walk with Severance, Piranhas with Piranado. Piranado. I keep saying Piranado. Don't judge me. Wall of Dead with Communing with Spirits, and then Haunt with Consuming Spirit. For our passive skill, we have Grave Injustice right here, Confidence Ritual, Spirit Vessel, and lastly is Midnight Feast. Okay, so for our followers, usually I use the Templar for more survivability and also regenning my mana. So we want to have his Immortal Relic, his Thunder Fury, his Oculus, and Wayward Ring, not the Hellfire Ring. And then we have the S of Johan to pull everything together. Skills is Heal, Loyalty, Charge, and then Inspire. If you don't need Inspire, you can go with Guardian for another cheat death. Now, if you don't want to use the Templar, you can actually use the Scoundrel to increase your critical chance. That's up to you, though, if you don't want survivability, okay? And that is it for the short guide video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, thumbs up would be appreciated. If you want the longer version of the video, the link is in the description down below. Don't worry, I'll link it all into DLFans.com whenever the time comes. And don't forget to press subscribe for future content. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Love ya. Bye.